From being on top of the manga industry and arguably the most popular manga magazine in the world, Shonen Jump, with the likes of One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Chainsaw Man, along with a few other legendary mangas, to being sent to prison with his manga cancelled and basically blacklisted from the industry. What could have possibly gone wrong, and what type of dark crimes and fantasies did this mangaka have? My name is Kai, and today we're going to discuss how one manga author destroyed their own very successful career. Tatsuya Matsuki was born on May 29, 1991 in Hokkaido, Japan. Some notable mangaka that were born in Hokkaido, Japan are the creator of Fullmetal Alchemist and the creator of Gintama. Hokkaido is a region in Japan that is known for its beautiful scenery, amazing seafood, and indigenous culture. Now, like I said earlier, Hokkaido is known for its beautiful scenery, and beautiful scenery can evoke a lot of creative imagery and a lot of creative thinking. Not having a whole lot to do in Hokkaido, it probably inspired him to want to get into film at an early age. The reason why I'm saying this is because we do not know a lot about his early life except from a couple interviews where I got a couple screenshots of him saying some things like this. I grew up with foreign cinema. I particularly like Spielberg, Robert Zemeckis, as well as Michael J. Fox. I adored Back to the Future. Unlike a lot of other mangakas, his goal wasn't to be a mangaka straight from the start. In fact, he wanted to be a director. Initially, I wanted to become a director. Work on cinema frame, staging, telling a story. That's what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to work under the camera, because to produce movies, you need to have a lot of money, and to know many people in this world. When I discovered the manga storyboard I saw in Jump Contest on Twitter, I realized that I could work on staging, points of view. Being a manga scenarist is like being a scenarist, cameraman, and director at the same time. It corresponds exactly on what I wanted to do. Only the medium changes. A name, or more traditionally known in the West as a storyboard, is the collection of images that showcase a story from start to end with drawings. You can think about it as a comic or manga with way less details. But even with that being an issue, he did not let that stop him, as in some time of 2015, he made a new Twitter under the handle at Machi A Mira. He had 0 followers at the time and didn't even follow anyone himself. Didn't tell family members or friends about his account or switch into manga. It was then that he started to draw a manga with a female character as the lead. He then posted it on Twitter expecting to get no views, likes, or anything. It was shortly after posting his manga on Twitter that another user under the name Shiro Yuzazaki saw his post and encouraged him to keep going, and told him that she really liked his work. It was after seeing the comment that she left behind that Tatsuya decided to click on her profile. And when he clicked on it, he saw that her account was full of amazing art. And that's when he knew that she would be the one to draw his manga. And his wish would soon become true. Someday, Tatsuya decided to browse the weekly Shonen Jump, and that's when he learned about a new contest called the Stoking Pro. It was a newbie manga contest, allowing the winners to get prizes, money, a chance to work at Shonen Jump, things of that nature. And that's when Tatsuya decided to submit 2 one-shots. But before doing that, he needed some help on the art side of things. That's when he got his editor to email, and when Uzazaki saw the email, she instantly joined in. Together, they finished their first one-shot, Asiaga Art High School Video Department. And then just 2 years later, they would start their first actual manga, titled Act Age. Act Age was the biggest hit for them so far. It came out around the same time as Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen. Act Age soon started growing a cult-like fan base. And here's where things start turning. Published mangas in Shonen Jump get something called author comments, which is basically just an author's way of communicating to their fan base via manga. and they could talk about anything, whether it could be their hobbies or what they were doing that day, anything random, or it could be about announcements. It's just a way of connecting to their fans. Tatsuya soon started talking about how he needed a bike to achieve his hobbies and how he'd be so happy with a bike. And pretty soon after he got his bike, he started talking about how all his achievements were made and how he felt so fulfilled. But little did we know what he was really doing on that bike.
Author of a series in Shonen Jump known as Act Age. Act Age has been blowing up recently. It just got announced in anime.
Apparently footage of it. He's arrested with everything. It's not just like a uprising cancellation on social media.
The writer of Act Age, which happened only back in August of 2020, where he was found to be committing sexual crimes and public sexual harassment to minors.
On June 18th of 2020 in Tokyo, Tatsuya rode his bike behind a junior high school student and did indecent actions to a minor. But within the same hour, he did the same thing to another junior high school student. And while the age of the girls that he assaulted weren't given at the time, and still have not been given, the range of junior high school students in Japan would be from 12 to 15. And when he was confronted by the police with the evidence, he didn't even try to fight it. He simply stated, there was no question, it was him. And it wouldn't be until August 8th that he would be placed under arrest, and fans across the world heard about it through the countless amount of YouTube videos of the topic around that time. But unfortunately, he didn't have to serve his prison time, as they gave him a suspended 18-month sentence. He would have to remain on good behavior for 3 years, and since then there hasn't been any more updates on this case, meaning that he was able to get away with sexually assaulting 2 girls. And by doing all this, he simultaneously destroyed his own very successful career and left this artist without a job. And as messed up as these types of crimes are, they seem to be commonplace for lots of mangaka in Japan. And usually they don't even receive much punishment, and some are still even able to work in the manga industry today. This was how one manga author destroyed their own very successful career.